Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on March the 11th, 2020. BoE reduces interest rate to support UK economy. The Bank of England cut its key interest rate to 0.25% on Wednesday and announced a package of other measures to maintain Britain's economy amid weakness caused by the coronavirus outbreak. The BoE's three policy committees are today announcing a comprehensive and timely package of measures to support UK business and households amidst the economic disruption. These measures will help to keep firms in business and people in jobs and to prevent a temporary downfall from causing long-lasting economic harm. Meantime, to support further the ability of banks to supply the credit need to bridge a potentially challenging period, the Financial Policy Committee has reduced the UK countercyclical capital buffer rate to 0% of banks' exposures to UK borrowers with immediate effect. The FPC expects to maintain the 0% rate for at least 12 months. Afghanistan announces Taliban prisoner release. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani is preparing to release 1,500 Taliban prisoners in coming days as the United Nations baked a US-led push to end Afghanistan's 18-year war. According to the expectations, the process will begin in 4 days, while talks between the government and the Taliban will run parallel with the prisoner release and requires the insurgents to stick to commitments to a reduction in violence. Last month, the United States signed an agreement with the Taliban for a phased withdrawal of US-led foreign forces if the Taliban keeps its commitments. It also prescribed the start of talks between the insurgents and an Afghan government delegation on a political settlement to end decades of conflict. Trump plans a meeting with the largest U.S. banks. According to the White House press office, U.S. President Donald Trump will meet with the heads of some of the largest U.S. banks on Wednesday to discuss the financial industry's response to the coronavirus epidemic and the economic toll it is taking on small businesses, the markets, and the economy. The meeting comes amidst escalating fears that the coronavirus strain could push the U.S. economy into a recession. The stock markets began the week by plunging more than 7%, triggering a 15-minute trading halt on Monday, before closing up nearly 5% on Tuesday after a day of large fluctuations. Chief executive officers from Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo & Co., Goldman Sachs Group Inc., and Truist Financial Corp. all confirmed they will attend the meeting with Trump, which will be held at 3 p.m. in the White House Cabinet Room. Telefónica Brazil may buy Oi jointly with TIM. Telefónica Brazil and TIM Participações have expressed interest in negotiating a joint offer to buy bankrupt Brazilian carrier group Oi. The companies informed Oi's financial advisor Bank of America Merrill Lynch of their interest in starting negotiations for a potential acquisition of all or part of the carrier that filed for the largest ever bankruptcy in Latin America in 2016. In their bidding successful, the two firms would divide up the Oi business, the filings showed. Telefónica, the Brazilian subsidiary of Spain's Telefónica S.A., operates Brazil's largest wireless carrier. TIM, which is controlled by Telecom Italia S.A., said it had informed its board of directors of their offer.